like me, you just mad cause I tell her how it is and you tell her how it might be.
Map tight, brass knuckles and flashlights. The two-seaters with two.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking at the Pelicans, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops too. And here we go, toe-to-toe. Two of the most formidable front courts in the NBA. Shaq, tonight, how do you see this battle of the bigs being played out?
Well, it's not checkers, but it'll definitely be a chess match in the terms of rotations, substitutions. Each team will try to establish itself very, very early.
I thought maybe it'd be a lot more physical than a chess match.
Oh, chess can be physical. You didn't watch Bobby Fischer? He's still missing.
Well, stretch bigs will try to put shot blockers, away from the basket. And then when you get those shot blockers away, you get drives to the rim. So the power bigs, they try to throw their weight around on the blocks, but overall, the stretch bigs separate the floor.
I think it's time to tip this thing off. Kevin Harlan has the call. We'll see you later.
Is yours, is mine. And look at the time. My God. So precious. Is yours, is mine.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the New Orleans Pelicans come in for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They have started the season with gusto. 4 consecutive wins, no losses, as they battle here in Game 5 of the regular season.
And right now for the Cavaliers, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
Let's quickly get a pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Well, guys, he told me they're up against a team that really finishes strong at the rim, and he wanted to get that point across to his players. He wants them to protect the rim with every bit of energy they've got throughout this entire contest. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young teams getting blown out. Clearly, they're in rebuild mode. At what point do you start to focus on player development versus winning games?
This is such a tough organizational issue because you have to balance the priority of giving your young talent an opportunity to get the repetition necessary in a playing environment, in a competitive situation, versus we owe a commitment to our fans to win and win at a high level because they're paying the ticket prices and ultimately, playing a part in our success. So I think some of this has to be, where are we at the midway point? Are we legitimately in playoff contention, or is it time to now focus on our player development? This is an organizational decision that has to happen organically over 82 games.
And you know what losing does to a culture? It can disintegrate a culture.
No, it's a great point. You do not want young players to get comfortable with losing. You are so right about that, Kevin.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Moore, the guards. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
Here's Cousins. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. In the corner, it's James. Love inside, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by James.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the pick. Screen by Cousins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Another miss by Holiday. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Now here's Davis. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Rose kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock, expanding his range. Rose, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Holiday with it. 11-point game his last outing. Bogdanovic passes to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, the crowd is stunned he got that one to fall.
Outside Rose. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Screen by Cousins. Here's Bogdanovic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Well, that's Bogdanovic making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Holiday with the 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
It's a pick by Love. Fires the 3. There's the pass to Baldwin. That's in there. Love with the assist. Baldwin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Goes up the baseline. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Cleveland leading by 5. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's more. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Love with the screen on Holiday. LeBron against Bogdanovic. To the left wing. On the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. To the inside. Stolen by Rose. And here is James. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Washington.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. all around, just his effort level was off the charts.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Now here is Davis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Here's Baldwin. They set the screen. Pulls up on the wing. And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now Love. After Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Holiday kicks to Moore. Cousins with a screen on James. From deep, Moore hits it from three-point range. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Love. Here's Baldwin. That falls. Good assist by Love. Baldwin's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Moore with the steal. And Holiday has it in the corner. And stolen by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
First free throw is good. As a former point guard at Providence, Doris, in college basketball, you had to initialize plenty of different plays, work within different styles and schemes. Is there a particular offensive scheme that you prefer beyond others?
You know, when I was a kid, believe it or not, though I'm an East Coast kid, during the Lakers and Celtics era, I was actually a Showtime fan. I love the fast pace, their ability to get in transition, the spectacular James Worthy being fed so perfectly by the incomparable Magic Johnson. I am much more a pace and space fan than I am a grinded-out player. You know, I'm a Knicks fan by heart, and though I love the success they had in the 90s, I would say that the style of play today is much more appealing to me.
It is. It's so attractive to watch. Movement and fluid basketball and sets that run with precision. It's great to watch.
Poetry in motion.
Yes, well said. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Aminu missing his last shot. Baldwin the pass to Rubio. For the 3. A nice shot by Baldwin. He's got 11.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bosch is checked in. Pelicans trail by 10. Young, a screen on Shumpert. Jackson kicks to Young. Here's the screen. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Young.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Outside Bosch. And Howard has it in the corner. From deep. They get the rebound. The kick out to Bosch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Young outside. New Orleans moving it around. Screen by Young. Off the screen. No good that time. Bosch with some nice D. Over to the wing. The chosen one passes to Shumpert. Rubio outside. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
Here's Felicio. 9-point game his last outing. Young's shot is off. Here's Shumpert. Felicio with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Aminu. And the Pelicans miss again.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In third, the Cavaliers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
First one falls for him. And so Bosch nails both of them. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. And Young kicks to Diallo. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Outside Bosch. Now here's Howell. He's guarded closely. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Jackson dishes to Davis. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Davis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. To the wing right side, Bosch passes to Shumpert. Here's the chosen one. To the inside. Howard in the post. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
And Aminu kicks to Young. Right wing. They set the pick. Goes back up. And the layup good by Aminu. Aminu's got his first points of the night.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Rubio dishes to Howard. Rubio against Young. The chosen one passes to Shumpert. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Aminu. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Cavaliers ball. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
And when someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. The chosen one out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Howard. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Shumpert in at the 2. Howard gets to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the chosen one. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 8. Young dishes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shumpert's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. In the corner, it's Felicio. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Again, Shumpert missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Over to the left wing. The chosen one passes to Howard. Pass to the chosen one. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Fires from the wing. The kick out to Bosh. Here's Shumpert. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Pelicans trail by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's the chosen one. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he can knock it down, and he does.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. Yes, I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here. Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
A nice shot by Howard.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jackson kicks to Felicio. Back to Jackson. There's the pick. Young in the corner. No good with the triple.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Howard with the screen on Aminu. Here's the chosen one. Outside Bosh. Howard dishes to Bosh. They get it back. Out to Shumpert. Beyond the arc. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking it 1 for 6.
On a pretty good day for them so far, his shooting has been one of the tough spots.
And Young kicks to Davis. Over Bosh. And Davis can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. To the right side. Outside Shumpert. Outside Bosh. Back to Shumpert. Now Howard. And Davis pulls it down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Aminu, the pass to Felicio. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Doris, you graduated as your university's all-time assist leader. What do you think is the most important trait for becoming a great guard, a great playmaker?
Well, I think obviously you have to have a pretty good handle because generally you're going to absorb some pressure in the middle of a game. But I think the other part of that is, Kevin, you've got to be someone who enjoys watching someone else score as much as you enjoy scoring yourself.
I think this makes you such a great analyst because you had to know as a guard everybody's role and everybody's movement on a certain play.
You know, that's a great point. I've always said being a point guard is the perfect position to come at an analyst block from. You're 100% right.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Pelicans trail by 11. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Outside, Bogdanovich. And they get it. And the layup is up and in. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Baldwin kicks to James. Kicks it out to Love. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. LeBron drives in. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Holiday with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Baldwin kicks to James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Holiday. Outside, Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Holiday with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Baldwin. 35 points for him last game against Washington.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. They swipe it to the paint. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
Now here's Moore. He had 25 points in the win against Memphis. That one falls, his 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Guarded by Holiday. There's the pick. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Cousins.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
The dish now to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. Love.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, it should be an interesting matchup tonight. These two teams will only face off twice all season.
Well, so you want to make these opportunities count, right? Since they don't see each other often, it's going to be an intriguing battle.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rose is checked in, and Moore kicks to Holiday. Offline with his three.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Pelicans trail by 15. "14 feet away. Here's Diallo. Here we go, all alone. Finished off the break. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here is Holiday to the middle. Here's Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul. And Cousins, with his physical style, always among the league leaders in free throws.
Outside Holiday. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Cousins with a screen for Bogdanovich. They set the pick. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Diallo. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Diallo's got his second bucket.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
James kicks to Baldwin. Those three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 16. Cousins dishes to Holiday. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the feed to Cousins. Outside Holiday. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Pass to Moore. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Baldwin. 18 points for him. James outside. Here's Love. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Derek, what's the most important thing on defense, and how does that impact the offense?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting and getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got bigs that can run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
We'll see if you can keep the pace going in the second half, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
They were Brick City, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. The Cavaliers leading by 15. So for New Orleans right now, the bigs inside, Davis and Cousins. Holiday and Moore, the guards. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Baldwin the pass to Love. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Davis. That one, no good. Rose with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for the Cavaliers.
And the distribution there showing a lot of three-point attempts. And not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see if they can continue at this rate.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Love grabs the board. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, kicks it out to James. Nailed from three-point land. James has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Cavs. And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Cousins. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
That was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Stolen by Holiday. Let's go. The putback. Love grabs the board.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Shot on the wing. It's good. 8 points for him.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Bogdanovich. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. LeBron is screen on Davis. Baldwin the pass to James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Free throw good, LeBron. Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Kev? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland to play professionally. But sure, of course I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987. Oh, what could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Break from his one-and-done season at Kentucky, leading college basketball in block shots. We knew Anthony Davis could dominate defensively, but did you have any idea he'd be this good offensively?
None. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you knew he'd have an impact as a finisher. But the way his shooting has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set. Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Derrick Rose, number one.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Outside Holiday. It's stolen. Over in the corner, Rose. The three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cousins. Dishes it to Davis. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Holiday dishes to Davis. Charity stripe shot. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 13. LeBron James on the wing. Left side, Love. Feeds it to Rose. Jacks up a 3. And it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 16.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's more. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Doris, I've heard you talk often about instituting a play clock from the very beginnings of someone learning the game of basketball.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely critical to the future of the game of basketball here in the United States, because the Europeans right now, from the formative stages, from the youngest someone picks up the game of basketball, play under duress of the shot clock. And the reason that's important is you must be a three-tool player to play under duress of the shot clock, meaning you've got to be a triple threat. You've got to be able to pass it, dribble it, and shoot it. And to do that with the pressure of a shot clock leaning in on you from those earliest moments is significant. And I know I have the backing of guys like R.C. Buford and Rick Carlisle. They believe, more important than me, intelligent basketball people believe that in the United States, we must institute a shot clock from the time guys and young women pick up the game.
Now Love, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Rose against Jackson. Aminu with the screen for Holiday. He kicks to Aminu. It's tipped. James against Aminu. And the pass to Baldwin. Back to James. Over in the corner, Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by LeBron.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Kicks it to Aminu. Cousins with a screen on LeBron. Here's the floater. Here's Baldwin. Rubio outside. Aminu against LeBron. Rubio the pass to LeBron. There's a good screen. Baldwin kicks to James. Over Aminu. LeBron shot is off. Pelicans trail by 18. Aminu with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's LeBron. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Another miss by LeBron. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jackson dishes to Davis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now here's Love. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Baldwin. The chosen one comes in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Rose. New Orleans also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Cousins. Diallo comes in for Davis. Young is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. He tries for 3. Rubio misses. Pelicans trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Baseline jumper. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
On the wing, Shumpert. Rubio outside. Passes it to the chosen one. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Pelicans shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Diallo the pass to Jackson. There's the pick. Step back shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bosh has got his 3rd rebound tonight from the stripe. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Young against Rubio. Outside Holiday. From the arc, the three-pointer is right on target.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his 2nd make since.
Inside, Love. And the dunk by Love.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. And Holiday kicks to Felicio. Young in the corner. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Young dishes to Holiday. The three. Good on the triple. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Outside Bosch. Pass to the chosen one. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Shoots over Rubio. Young's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 18. Out to the right wing. The chosen one passes to Shumpert. Rubio outside. Clock at 6. And that one drops. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Diallo kicks to Young. They set the screen. Outside Holiday. Pass to Diallo. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And the shot falls short this time. Cavaliers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Love with the screen for Rubio. The pass to the chosen one. There's the three. Love can't hit.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
And Young kicks to Holiday. Jackson down low. Guarded by Shumpert. And that one, good.
Yeah, I'm not sure the defenders were anticipating that kick out there, and he wound up with a wide open look on the J.
Passes it to the chosen one. To the left side wing. Shumpert dishes to Bosch. Back to Shumpert. Pass to the chosen one. Here's Love. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Forget about the score and let's compete. Just compete. That's all. Not that hard to do now.
Without worrying about what's led up to this point, Alvin Gentry trying to refocus his players' efforts.
Yeah, I mean, dwelling on the point differential at this point isn't going to fix anything. But all 5 guys giving maximum effort, that might be a cure-all for a whole lot.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Chris Bosch is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Amon Shumpert. Then there's Howard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Howard. Picked his pocket. Here's Felicio. Jackson kicks to Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bogdanovich has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans. Fires from the wing. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Felicio kicks to Jackson. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels is checked in for Amon Shumpert. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Bogdanovich. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Howard with it. The pass to the chosen one. They grabbed their own miss. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson dishes to Bogdanovich. Kick out to Moore. They set the pick. Down low. Shot good by Diallo.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Outside Bosch. Stolen by Jackson. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Howard kicks to Bosch. Screen by Howard. Daniels passes to the chosen one. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Stolen. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Diallo. Down low. Here's Moore. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Really good work in the painted area. You need to have the inside game working like that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pelicans trail by 11. Outside Jackson. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 22 is their biggest lead.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bosch kicks to Daniels. Shot to stop the drought. Howard can't hit.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Timeout. And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Baldwin, he's checked in for Bosch. James comes in for the chosen one, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Daniels. New Orleans also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Diallo. Anthony Davis comes in for Felicio, and it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek said to his team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one, guys.
And here is James. Here's Baldwin. And another miss by Cleveland. Outside Bogdanovich. Holiday gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Cousins. The Cavaliers making the shot. And here's Moore outside. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Baldwin. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Cousins pulls it in. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Outside Holiday. Moore outside. Screen by Cousins. Back to Holiday. New Orleans getting another chance here. Goes up again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so he makes both from the line. Cavaliers leading. James outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Holiday dishes to Bogdanovich. And again, New Orleans has no up. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Baldwin. The dish to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Holiday, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Holiday has it in the corner. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday, here we go. Davis gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And 12 points for Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Baldwin. For the 3. It's good from long range. Baldwin's got 23.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. Cousins with a screen for Bogdanovich. Excellent D from Howard.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Good on the shot. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Holiday dishes to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Howard. Right wing. Here's Baldwin. That 3 off the mark.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now here's Moore. Outside for Davis. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Guarded by Holiday. Over in the corner, Rose. To the middle, lock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Holiday. Tries again, and it's blocked. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. Outside Rose. Now LeBron. There's a screen, and they double up James. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And Kevin, of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Pelicans trailed by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Moore kicks to Cousins. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Davis with the double team. That's tipped. He feeds it to Cousins. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 9. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Love, and the dunk by Love.
Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Moore outside. Here's Cousins. Makes it off the glass.
And Cousins just relentless at attacking down low.
The Cavaliers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Out to the right wing. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against LeBron. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. New Orleans also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Cousins. Aminu comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 9. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Davis. Young outside. Davis against Bosch. Cavaliers with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Rubio. Picked off in midair.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
No, nor am I, Greg. There's no question. They're too far behind. Not their best effort, for sure.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.